Okie dokie, so my hair's messed up, and I've already recorded this video once before. But welcome back to Sunday Vlog, I believe number 25. As you might be able to tell, we're back on Darwin Hill. It's bright, but it's also a very nice day out today, so that's good. So, as these videos are, quick little update on the channel. Microphone's going good so far, and a little note that I made in the video before that I recorded, before I was like, screw it, let me re-scrap this, re-record it, is that I'm going to take a little longer to make a little better videos. Does that mean I'm gonna upload a little later for some videos? Yeah. But I think it's best to make the best content, so I'm gonna take my time. Physically wise, body fat's getting down there, like really down there, and it's actually really good. You know, I think I'm on track to look amazing and actually give you guys something to work for, you know, whenever I'm doing like my posing stuff in the gym. I will be making a chest day video after this, which I will hopefully get to you guys by tomorrow or the day after, depending on how long it takes to load and upload on my phone. They typically don't take long to edit because you don't have to edit them much. But yeah. Otherwise though, I'd like to remind you guys, stick to your diet, stick to your workouts. They're very important. They make you the person that you need to be. You know, you don't want to look all fat and flabby like I do at fucking 12 o'clock in the afternoon, right? You want to look amazing. You want to look shredded. You want to look the best you can. So do not forget to do that. Now, that is up in terms of updates for the channel. And I know I've been getting shitty camera angles, but I just want to take you guys a little walk ski through this place and remind you guys that I also indulge in nature content on this channel, and I need to get back into that. But I mean, look how pretty it is. Tell me something that's prettier than that. You could, I guarantee you could. But walking down this steep ass slope, trying not to eat shit, right, straight up. Fucking, whew. Dang, I'm just getting molested by bugs. Some firefly just fucked me in my earlobe, I think. Something. I remember though, I was gonna make a Willows fall video, and you know, I had pictures of it. I'll put one right here. Incredibly beautiful place. Actually, like the most beautiful place I've ever been to. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a video about this. And then I forget my recording equipment at home, which is just fan-freaking-tastic. Actually, not at home, but I left it in my car. You know, Willow Falls is a ways away from where I live. I typically keep my recording equipment in my car for ease of access. You know, so don't rob me. You know, now that you know where I keep all my expensive stuff. But I need to record more videos like that. Beautiful places that I'd like you guys to see, to be able to go out and experience the beauty of this world. Because, you know, now that I'm getting into it, when you sit at home all day, you don't get out, you don't live life, you just waste away. Right? The fuck? Like a big ass bullfrog or something. But you waste away when you sit at home. You know, as a guy, your testosterone lowers. Your happiness goes through the floor, even if you're happy playing your games or something. You know, you get depressed, you get lonely, you get burnt out of everything. And eventually it gets to a point where you're thinking, why am I even living life? You know, but then you go outside like this, and it doesn't have to be the most breathtaking place on earth. It doesn't even have to be like where I'm at right now, right? It doesn't have to be beautiful. It doesn't have to be the best. But get outside, you know? All these plants, they take in energy from the sun. They produce oxygen that you breathe. They give you that sense of refreshment. Like if you wake up in the morning, you step out onto your patio if you have one, and you take in that first couple breaths of fresh air, You're just breathing in nature. You're breathing in the air that these plants provide for you. And there's a beauty in that many of us have failed to recognize as we've grown older and become accustomed to the world that we live in right now, where it's just, constant, just satisfaction and pleasure, whether you're watching a video, whether you're hoeing yourself out, or whatever it is. We've grown too accustomed to that lifestyle, like right here. Right, look. Most people would walk past this and say, oh, it's just some creepy little spot. I don't want to go into it. I'm going to go into it right now because I think it looks beautiful. Unless there's a bear, then I'm going to die on camera. But oh my God. See, now it's quiet. The wind's gone. You're walking into something that you're not sure about. That's what nature is. You go past what you can barely see and you get opened up to something that's different, something that I like. In this area, it's not, it's not Niagara Falls. But it's nice, it's calm. It's not a stress-inducing environment. It's nice, it's calm, it's quiet, it's not hot, not cold. Hear the birds chirping over above me. Nice, beautiful rays of the sun coming through, and it's comforting. It's nature. Got this beautiful trail that I can just walk on through here. See those mushrooms, see dead trees lying around, and it's just pretty. It's not too pretty. Getting back on the calming side of nature, I swear to God, I hear something moving around me. I hear something. So in turn, I don't know what that is, but okay, now this video is actually taking a turn because I genuinely do not know what's making these noises. I know I'm not really by anyone's house, but it's like someone's taking a fucking, I want to say thick ass stick and beating it against a tree, or like something wood is getting hit. And I don't know what it is. I heard something that way, but then it was coming from way over there, just past that top of the hill that you can't see over, which makes it creepy. Which happens in nature. Sometimes it gets creepy. But it's not always like that as long as you're with someone. If you're with someone, it's not creepy, but right now I'm alone and I don't know what's going on. And I left my knife, my kabar, in the car. Big ass knife that I typically take with me in case something like this happens. But besides the creepy shit, nature is typically absolutely beautiful and jaw-droppingly gorgeous and calming. But right now, I don't know so much about that. And I'm not trying to like make some intense video. I'm genuinely concerned about what I'm hearing. And I know being a white guy that's not the smartest, it's kind of a stupid move for me to investigate this while still talking on camera. But that's also one of the points of nature, is that you gotta face your fears and not let every little noise discourage you and turn you into a pussy. But I don't know. That was very weird. I'm looking at the ground, there are no recent tracks from a horse. People ride horses on these trails pretty often, and I don't see any recent tracks from horses. They make big ones, so I would know. There's no tracks in the mud there, so I know no one went through there. Also, look at my tattoo. That was another part of the video that I forgot to mention. I got a tattoo and it's for my grandma. Yeah, it's for my grandma. You know, most of my family on my mom's side has the tattoo, which is very nice, very calming. Good way to remember someone. So I thought I'd throw that out there quick. But tell you what, I don't want to die on camera. Not that I will, but I'm just throwing out the random out there. I'm gonna end the video here, just to make sure. You know what? I won't end the video. There's just one last thing I want to show you guys before I genuinely get out of here for my own safety, because that was very loud banging that I don't think something little could have done. But what I want to show you, it's just off in the distance, and it's like a piece of gold in nature terms. I got tick spray, so hopefully I don't get a fucking tick. But I would love to show you guys this if I can get to it. But I just need to get to it. And hopefully don't stand on or step on anything living. What the fuck? Ideally, there's not a snake. There are a lot of mosquitoes, though. Somewhat uncomfortable. Alright. They look like flowers, but they're berries. I mean, look, it's so pretty. Look at it. You got one there, two over there, and one over there. Very pretty, I would say. Can you see them? You can just barely see them. And now there's spiderwebs on my camera. But I think it's very pretty, honestly. I thought they were flowers, I'm gonna be honest, but they're not. But I think it's still pretty regardless. Seeing those little jewels in a sea of green and brown and gray and tan. Those little jewels of red. It's pretty to see. But as I get back on the trail, I want to say that'll be the end of this video. Little modest Sunday vlog. Reminding you guys about nature and showing you my tattoo. Once again, it's still healing. It itches like a motherfucker, but I like it. Anyway, though, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. I want you to remember that someone out there does love you and want you to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And you can't let them down. So don't. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever it is for you. I'll see you later. Goodbye.